Hey, what up, boys? We're back this week. It's the end of the preseason almost, so we're gonna give our impressions on the preseason so far.
We're also going to talk about the recent James Harden drama, along with his trade rumors and predictions, as well as talking about Giannis re-signing with the Bucks and what that means for the NBA going forward.
And I'm also gonna be building Legos, so you're gonna hear that in the background.
All right. So
you said we're also going to bring up Jerry West.
Oh yeah,
right?
and
the Jerry
talk about
West.
the Jerry West scandal, which could get the Clippers in trouble, depending on how the NBA decides that.
Yeah, and then they're gonna lose Kawhi Leonard, and he's gonna have to be forced to play for us.
Off topic, did you see Kawhi Leonard's interview?
No.
I didn't. I
Jimmy
know.
Kimmel?
I know it was like kind of funny
It
actually.
was actually pretty funny. I like Kawhi. He's funny. He's a good interview.
Interesting. I think the number one takeaway from the preseason games was the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
scary how good they are right now, and
I
even the
think-
preseason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like even though they're preseason, Kevin Durant looks really good, and like the fit on the court seems to be doing well, especially with the coaching.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Nets look really strong. Kevin Durant, the way he's moving, his speed is still top notch.
He was he was
good.
doing a lot of things that he did previously, so he didn't have to change his play style to
No.
fit with making sure he doesn't get like hurt again.
And did you see on Twitter how Kevin Durant was talking about Kyrie doing the, what's it called?
Burning sage or incense, I
Sage.
think.
Yeah, what was the point of that?
He was burning sage.
What's the point of doing that?
I think-
Good chakra. Kyrie's into that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I remember what is it? Phil Jackson used to do that before games.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like a ritual. It might be popular amongst like NBA players,
Yeah.
just to like meditation or something. That sounds
Weird
something Kyrie
Yeah,
would do.
he's a personality. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Brooklyn Nets were one of the key takeaways.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing to point out that we were talking about was the Pelicans. How Zion was looking really well compared to, at least in the bubble, because he wasn't on a minutes restriction. And
Right.
Why was that minutes restriction before?
His injuries. He kept getting hurt, remember?
Also the coach,
Yeah.
their previous
Wow.
coach, was it Alvin
Gentry?
Gentry? Yeah.
Yeah.
He just wasn't that good. So I think they were vocal about how they didn't like how they coached Zion. So that's what they
Zion was
found.
pissed half the time. He wanted to play.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't let him.
So they only let him play like 25 minutes.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, he seems to be healthy.
Bullying
Yeah.
NBA players
Yeah.
right now.
You guys see how Blake Griffin threw that one guy?
Then he laughed at him.
Yeah, like
Laughed
pushed
at
it.
Still laughing. That was actually
He needs to be on a
funny.
better team, dude. Blake Griffin needs to be back in the media.
Dude, he's done.
Yeah, that's
He's
crazy.
getting
I mean,
turned into a comedian.
He had like back-to-back like knee injuries, so he had to like change. So he was like gone for like the whole season
Him
yesterday.
and Rose, man.
Yeah.
I think they're probably gonna ship Rose like halfway through the season.
That's what they say every season. They don't do it. I hope they do.
The Pistons only had him last for 1 year.
Yeah, but they said for every trade deadline that happened, they said Derrick Rose is gonna be off. He's been on.
Hey, I mean, this time the Pistons actually have like an incentive because I think they're actually trying to rebuild around Killian Hayes.
I haven't actually watched Killian Hayes too much. Have you seen him?
I didn't see too much Pistons footage, but the whole team just looks like a mess.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I know Rose is averaging maybe 8 points right now in preseason, but it's preseason.
Yeah, it's like they're really not trying.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting to see Jeremy Grant, because he specifically left the Nuggets to get a better offensive role, but we don't know how good of an offensive player he actually is because
Actually, we should have just talked about like sophomores and rookies because Bol, dude, Bol is looking good.
He was trash last season, right?
No, bro, he was good. They just never played him.
Really?
he was in
Good.
he played mostly in the G League.
Mm-hmm. Dude, he's gonna be good.
Wait, so
He's
is
like
it-
he's like 7 foot something. He's like a
Yeah,
Durant.
he's a
type.
tall guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was expected to be like a top like 10 pick, but he got injured before
he's
the
gonna
draft.
be good. He looks good right now. Nuggets have like steals on their team.
Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they could have a super tall ball lineup if they want,
Mm-hmm.
with like Jokic, Michael Porter Jr.,
MPJ.
Bol.
Murray's not that, so he's like about 6'5".
I mean,
Yeah.
and Murray. Besides Jamal Murray,
Yeah.
like everyone else on the starting lineup could be like 6'7" and above,
Yeah. Paul Millsap's pretty tall. Yeah.
6'8" I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pretty much other things that were looking. Lakers seem to look pretty dominant.
Lakers
Like,
got better.
I don't.
They
got
lose,
better.
did they lose any preseason games?
There are 4-0 right now.
Oh, yeah.
AD had what 35 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the like third quarter he had like 14 points, I think.
And then
6 threes.
THT keeps going off.
Yep.
Mhm.
Insane. Kuzma's been playing decent.
Yeah, well, that's because LeBron and AD aren't taking up all the minutes, so he's actually getting
decent
minutes.
Which is interesting because I remember like last season, it's like the games that Kuzma started, he averaged like 21 points.
He's not bad. He's not bad. I feel like he just.
It's a thing with Lakers fans. It's like they overblow the hate on like players like Danny Green and like Kyle Kuzma.
Okay, Danny Green was terrible.
He was terrible in the finals, but like he was terrible because his whole job was to defend and shoot threes. He was terrible at the shooting threes part, but he was actually still really good at the defending part.
Yeah.
But like the fans don't care about that. They just know that he bricked the shot that could have won the finals. But I think I would honestly blame Game 5 on Markieff Morris instead of Danny Green. He threw the ball out of bounds. Yeah, that's true. When they got the offensive rebound from Danny.
Okay, yeah, that game, yeah.
That is true.
They put too much blame on Danny Green.
Yeah, it was like people say in the interview he said he was getting like death threats.
Yeah, even his wife or whatever.
Yeah, it was like you take it too far, man.
Yeah. Now he's on Sixers, no?
Yeah, he got traded to the Sixers from OKC. So he went traded from Lakers to OKC and OKC to the Sixers, which I think is a very good pickup for the Sixers because
Sixers, how are they doing right now?
Their starting lineup's pretty good, but their depth is questionable. I think.
Not that great.
Well, it's not that it's not great. It's just not like up to par, I would say. Because let's see, Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Danny Green, Tobias Harris.
Curry's on 76ers now.
He got traded from Dallas. Danny Green and Tobias Harris, and then Joel Embiid.
Luka.
Yeah, I think Seth Curry was a very underrated pickup because he was one of the best 3-point shooters in the league last year, and he's only making $8 million a year.
40%?
Like 45% last year.
Damn. I mean,
and so he's one of the best 3-point shooters, and he's only making $8 million.
It's a steal.
Yeah.
Which brings up the other Curry brother, the lesser-known Steph Curry.
Yeah, it's Wardell Stephen Curry III.
Yes, he's looking. I'm saying right now, I think he's MVP type again.
MVP.
But
if the Warriors make a high enough seed.
Exactly. But I don't think they will.
You don't think? I think they'll make. I think they'll be top 6 if they put like real effort into the regular season. Because I know.
You think top 6?
Top 6 seed. I mean, that's probably like a 50-win pace for an 82-game season. I mean, if Steph Curry really tries.
But dude, it's like they're gonna start doubling them. They're gonna start.
He's been doing.
They doubled him in a preseason.
He's been dealing with that since like 5 years. So and he still shoots like crazy % from 3.
Wiggins has been decent.
Wiggins and Kelly Oubre have been looking pretty decent. I don't think Draymond and James Wiseman has played yet.
Wiseman hasn't played. I don't think. No.
Yeah, I think. I mean, he had COVID. That's why.
That's why.
Yeah, they both had COVID, so they haven't played any preseason games.
Wow. I know that.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, yeah. So the Warriors again, pretty much similar problem with other teams. Like they have a good starting lineup, and they're paying so much luxury tax for it. But I think they'll still remain competitive because, I mean, the team's confident. They're paying so much money just to miss the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think Curry is good enough. Curry alone with like average team Curry with like some average teammates is gonna be good enough to get at least an 8th seed. Like even if the Western Conference is stacked, it's Stephen Curry we're talking about.
Yeah, I love Steph. She's top 5 in the preseason right now for points.
I think they're still gonna go pretty far in the finals because Steph was 2-time MVP league.
2-time MVP, 3 times,
wasn't he?
Yeah,
2016.
So he should be able. People need to have a little bit more confidence in him to carry this team a little farther.
People forgot like how good he was.
Yeah, because he was gone.
A year.
He was gone last
1
season.
year.
They forgot. He's so freaking good.
Especially when people keep saying he's better. Damian Lillard's better than him.
There's been a lot of talk about Damian.
Seriously, it's like
Damian Lillard.
Yeah,
everyone's saying that now.
People saying Dame was better than Steph. It's like
maybe last year.
Yeah, because Steph didn't play last year. Yeah, it's like here's the thing. It's like people were like talking like hyping up Dame so much because he carried an injured Portland team to the playoffs.
That is true.
It's like Dame tried that hard to carry the team to an 8th seed. Curry tried that hard to carry the team to 73 wins. It's like it's a completely different level.
The thing I'll say about Lillard in terms of like comparing them, Lillard is definitely more like stronger and more aggressive.
Yeah.
But Curry's just quick and agile.
I just like Lillard because he's funny on social media.
He is funny.
He doesn't really care. Steph Curry was funny when he called out Nate Robinson.
Oh yeah, if he's on Twitter, I was on Twitter, I think.
Yeah.
Twitter beefs.
Very much. Any other big teams that like surprised you?
Surprising wise,
Lonzo Ball's still trash.
LaMelo's been playing decent, so Charlotte.
What's that thing with Dwayne Wade?
Like that great,
What's that thing with Dwayne Wade not liking Melo?
No,
No, he liked him.
Yeah.
He said he was gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
All for other people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just saw a tweet. I was like, wow, this guy.
No, that's what they say. You know, oh, this guy's gonna be a problem. Meaning, like,
Not for the locker room, for the other team.
yeah, he's gonna be good.
Pretty much.
Bulls actually look.
That guy that they drafted that everybody thought
Patrick
was
Williams?
Uzi, like, he's actually decent.
Yeah, Bulls fans are saying he's the next Kawhi now.
Okay, I wouldn't say that, but he looks okay. I like their.
I mean, yeah, the consensus was that he was a good prospect, but nobody thought he was good enough for a 4th overall pick. But considering the draft, there's really no like clear best player. 4th overall it might not be too bad for him.
What's his name? Kobe White.
Kobe White had really good preseason games.
Good,
I think he was like averaging like 20 points per game or something.
Mm-hmm.
So he's expected to make another like sophomore season leap.
Yep.
Because he was like the last 10 games last season, he was averaging like 25 points per game or something. Like he was on a hot streak. So
really
let's see how that if that picks up this month.
That's yours.
All right. Let's see. John Morant was actually really good too.
John Morant's always so good.
Yeah, but like
He's tough.
I think
so tough.
I think he'll have similar stats to like John Wall in one of his All-Star seasons, like 20 and 10, like 20 points and like 10 assists or something.
Shoot, I mean he's at 26 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Only worry I have about him is if he's gonna be a better 3-point shooter, because last season he was like a 33% 3-point shooter on only like three attempts, which for a point guard isn't that great of 3-point shooter.
I was looking at the wrong one. He's at 18, but yeah, you're right. He could hit like 20 and 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was like 18 and 7 last season,
Mm-hmm.
so I think if he makes another jump, I think it's definitely possible. He'll probably get a lot of All-Star votes just because he's so popular and like so flashy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the Grizzlies are good, because I have them out of the playoffs right now just because they didn't get that much better, even though
Right.
did.
Right. I agree with that. But I do like Ja a lot.
John Morant.
Yeah, there's also their draft pick this year. They got Desmond Bane, who was 30th overall pick, which surprised a lot of people because they thought he would be at least late first round, but not last pick in the first round. So a lot of people are thinking he'll be the steal of the draft, and it looks. I mean, he looked pretty solid.
The Knicks draft pick is doing good. The Obi Toppin.
Yeah.
Obi Toppin was looking good too, but I think did the Knicks just like destroy the Cavs yesterday?
Yeah, by like 20 or 30 points.
Yeah.
I barely watched that
They're
game.
up 50 at one point, I think.
Yeah, I saw that. It was ridiculous. It's sad.
Yeah,
Cavs are a
it's just-
joke without LeBron.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cavs are terrible.
They always suck.
Cavs are terrible. Kevin Love he's washed out. I mean, he's done.
Yeah, he's like injury prone. He's not a good defender.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pretty much there just to collect paychecks.
It's pretty sad, man.
And
He's
just be
so
like a leader guy.
good.
Yeah.
They do have
He
Javale.
collected his ring and then he's like checked out.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think like when LeBron came back to Cleveland, they thought the Kevin Love would be like him, Kyrie, and Kevin Love would be like a big three. Like Kevin Love was just like man.
He's kind of there.
Like, I mean, he was good.
He's good.
but not like ever. Like people thought he would be the second best player. Because the year before he was averaging like 25.
Was that in the Wolves?
Yeah, his last season on the Wolves he's averaging like 25 points.
Yeah.
But now he's like 16.
The Wolves pick, he looked good too.
Patrick Williams?
No, Wolves.
Oh, Wolves.
Oh,
Anthony
yeah.
Edwards.
Number one, right? Number one
Edwards,
pick.
yeah, Edwards.
Yeah.
He looked good.
Yeah,
He locked down Luka.
Yeah, that
defensively.
one play.
Yeah, he had a lot of. That's one of the reasons people kept talking about him because he is a good like at scoring and defending,
Yeah,
which is
that's
pretty rare
big defending too.
as a guard, because that's pretty rare now.
Cause dude, you're so tired. By the time you're done with offense, you do defense. You don't even want to do.
Yep.
I think Nuggets were going pretty good. Oh, and Trailblazers. I think.
I didn't see any.
I don't watch any of the Blazers
Yeah, I
preseason
didn't
games.
see any of them.
Our people was just watch all four Lakers games, and then I watched the Bucks and
Yeah, the big
Pelicans
ones.
play. Yeah, the big ones basically.
Mostly.
How are your Suns?
The Suns actually look
Surprisingly, they gave
solid.
Laker a hard time the
Did
last
they?
game. Yeah.
Yeah, that was without Chris Paul too.
Oh.
So I mean, like that's what I'm saying. The Suns they have 3 All-Star caliber players right now. And
I don't know. For some reason, I don't like the Suns.
I mean, they're obviously not going to go like 72-0.
Right.
But I think they're going to carry that confidence that they got from the bubble games, and just take that to try to take them to the playoffs. Because I think this season's like make or break for like Devin Booker and his trust with the organization. Because this season they actually made moves to contend for a playoffs.
Yeah, CP. Yeah.
Yeah. And we already saw that long-term impact with the Chris Paul and OKC with was it Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
I like him.
So that leadership is going to rub off on Devin Booker. So even after Chris Paul leaves,
Him and John Morant, they're kind of similar.
who Booker?
No,
Chris Paul?
Shai.
Oh, Shea.
Is it Shai? Yeah. Shai and what's the other one? I already forgot. John Morant. Yeah. I like their play style.
Mm-hmm. Only problem is both of them aren't that like fantastic at 3-point shooting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
I feel like Shai will get better.
I mean, he already has potential. He's shown more potential than Ja, I would say.
Yeah. Ja's like aggressive inside the paint.
Dude,
Yeah.
is his name Ja or J.A.?
Well, it's J.A., but it's pronounced Ja because it's short for Jamal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
For Jamal?
It's short for Jamal.
It's just Ja.
Well,
Wait, no? I thought it was just Ja.
I mean, if I remember correctly, his middle name is Jamal, but his nickname is Ja.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So they just call him Ja?
Yeah,
Straight
so
up?
they call him John Morant.
that's interesting.
Jamal Morant doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
You see the TikToks? Hey, Jamal.
Yeah, calm down,
Don't
Jamal.
call
Don't
him
mind.
nine.
That's him.
Dude, top 5 in preseason right now is Zion,
Oh, yeah,
28.
for sure.
Christian Wood, 27.
Oh, that's
Christian
actually
Wood
very worth pointing out. Yeah.
He's Houston, huh?
He's in Houston now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rockets surprisingly might, even though they're like looking to like blow it up because Harden's about to leave. Probably
Is he about to
probably
leave?
Dude, they're about to
saying-
do like some crazy three-team
Three-way
trade.
trade?
I feel like it's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I just they said Philly's gonna willingly trade
Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
not. If we want to transition to the next segment.
I think they should keep Ben Simmons though,
So
because
would you rather, if you were an exec, would you rather give up Embiid or Simmons?
Simmons.
I would give up Embiid actually.
Really?
If I was a Philadelphia 76ers, just because Embiid's more like injury prone, he's already older. I think Ben Simmons, if he gets,
About like what 2-3 years.
Yeah, he's not that old.
it's like 24 versus like 28. I mean, Joel Embiid is so injury prone that like his prime is gonna be short.
But Ben Simmons has a lot of potential still. Even though he can't shoot, he can probably.
And, like everything
He's something
besides
bigger.
shooting, Ben Simmons is already like above average to like elite at.
I think he trains sometimes with LeBron too.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
They're both clutch sports, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, dude! So I saw some article this morning that said they
Rich
wanted
Paul,
to
right?
investigate the Lakers. Because
Lakers
they
or-
have 5 players with clutch sports.
Oh, why?
So they're thinking that's shady because they have 5
Five
players.
players
Because
on
we know
the same
LeBron,
agent.
because it's LeBron GM.
Yeah.
Well, we know. Yeah, LeBron's the GM of that.
Yeah.
He's the coach. He's the GM, and he's owner.
Mhm.
Like, dude, the fact that they're even trying to bring that up, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. But it's just stupid.
It's just kind of like interesting to point
Yeah.
out. Like we all know what's going on.
Everyone knows LeBron
Mhm.
owns that squad.
He always runs the franchise that he's on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway is just how good the Brooklyn Nets can be in the preseason.
Yeah.
They only played
played
2 games though, right?
Kevin Durant only
3.
they played 2 games.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant did play in both, and he looked really good in both.
Yeah.
But especially in the yesterday's game, Brooklyn Nets just looked dominant.
Yesterday they destroyed the
So it's like,
Celtics.
what, 40?
Dude, they were up by like
20,
more than
but they
30.
won by 23. But
Still, bro, at one point when I checked, it was like 40 points almost.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous.
yeah, they're up by like 30 something.
And that's the Celtics, bro.
Yeah.
With Tatum playing, Brown playing,
You know why? It's because Kyrie did the thing.
the Sage.
Yeah, that's it.
it gave the Celtics bad vibes.
The earth became flat for that moment.
I mean the court is flat, so
No, the earth.
The
whole
bro.
earth.
The earth.
He's a flat earther. bro.
Earth. Is he?
He is.
Dude, what a weirdo.
He has said it before.
Kyrie, I mean, they updated his basketball reference page to add a new nickname, World Be Flat, because
World
there's
Be
a
Flat.
yeah, because there used to be a basketball player, World Be Free.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I forgot what team he played for, but yeah. It was after Meta World Peace changed his name to Meta World Peace, and then someone else was like, "Oh, I'm gonna change my
World
name
be
too."
free?
no,
Yeah.
this was like in the 80s.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, 1979. He played. He's
World Be
most
Free.
famous for San Diego Clippers, it seems.
San Diego Clippers.
Yeah, that's when he made his All NBA team. He scored 30 points per game that season.
You know the Washington Redskins? Completely different sport.
Football team.
They
Is
changed
football or
their
hockey?
name to the Washington Football Team.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Football team.
Is this like a placeholder?
I don't know.
I
It's,
guess it has to be a placeholder, right?
like anytime we're watching the game, it'll
The
say
football
like
team?
the Saints versus football team.
Washington
I legit
football
thought I was looking at the wrong
Yeah.
thing. I was like, who are they?
Yeah, they
playing?
definitely. That's definitely just a placeholder name.
Football
Because I knew they were talking about rebranding, but
Mhm.
uh,
I mean, they think the Redskin thing is
I mean, that is a racist stereotype.
Yeah. So they're gonna remove that. I kind of hope they keep it football name.
Just football team.
Kind of funny, bro.
Yeah, trying to get try selling merchandise for football
shirts.
Imagine copyrighting just the term football team. No one else could ever say football team again.
Bro, that's genius.
That trademark isn't gonna. I don't think that's gonna hold up very well.
Football team.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
See.
Are we talking about Harden now? How much we hate Harden, or are we talking about Harden later?
We can always talk about how much we hate Harden.
Yeah, if you want to move on to Houston and the James Harden drama,
Yeah.
I'll be.
You wanna do
So,
it?
well, right now there's 4 front runner teams for just hang James Harden rumors, which is the Heat, Philly, was it the Bucks?
We should not go to the Bucks. I don't want to mess with Giannis.
Heat, Philly.
Oh, and Brooklyn.
Bucks. Brooklyn?
Yeah, the first two were
His first choice was Brooklyn because he wanted to play
Kevin
with Durant.
Durant said he hates his ass. I mean, he didn't say he hates his ass, but he said
He doesn't care for him. Yeah,
exactly.
because they're just adults. They're not gonna think about each other.
No, but Kawhi
I
talked
think
to all
about
these other
you guys
players.
all the time.
Yeah, well,
Kawhi
we're family members.
talked to all the other players to try to recruit them.
He
Yeah,
had.
never
They
did.
literally said he had to Serge Ibaka.
Mhm.
He said, "Yo, you coming?"
But I mean, I don't think the Brooklyn Nets should. I don't think really any. The only team I
They
think
don't
that
need him, bro.
the only team I think that could is the Heat. Because I don't think, even though Philly has a good deal, because Ben Simmons was 3 first-round picks, I'm guessing. I don't think they should trade. They should give up on the Embiid Simmons duo yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they do that right before they're first, I think this is their first real contending year for Philly. Even though I don't think they're gonna win.
Didn't they go to the semifinals one year?
Yeah, that was with Kawhi with that shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that when you cried?
Was that with Ben Simmons or was that without Ben Simmons?
That was 2 years ago when the Raptors won the finals.
And that's when Embiid did the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The meme.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, I think this is the best Sixers team since that team. So
Since Allen Iverson.
not Allen Iverson, but,
Good old AI, man.
but that's the best team that they had because last year's Sixers team I think were fake contenders. But this season I think they actually have conference finals potential if everything works because if everybody stays healthy I think.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, conference finals potential, but I don't think they're gonna hit that just
I feel
because.
like it's actually gonna be a fun season though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because it's really out in the open.
Yeah.
Lakers are clear favorites, but especially in the East.
The East is fun again.
I think it's between the Bucks and the Nets now, the East,
Bucks
to get to the finals.
Yeah, I definitely. I originally did have the Nets as my 2 seed, but
You think you're gonna switch them?
no, I don't think they're gonna switch. Just because I just know the Bucks have a regular season strategy that people they just don't prepare for, so they just blow out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They make no adjustments in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the biggest factor is their coach, Mike Budenholzer.
Yeah, if they don't,
But he's a good coach.
He's a good coach, but he just
they're gonna fire him.
He's
after this
really
year if they don't
stubborn.
make it to the finals.
Oh, he's got to do something. Yeah.
He's been really stubborn. Even though Giannis is too nice to complain, so he's just I'm just gonna
Giannis
listen
got
to what
his
he says.
$4 billion. He's trying.
bag, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you bring that up?
That's gonna be after the James Harden.
That's after.
I thought we were gonna go in order.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Sure.
Because I mean, I'm just looking at the. Because then we separate it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, pretty much, James Harden. I really think the Heat should do it because really the only argument against it is they don't want to give up on Tyler Hero, but James Harden
after one season.
He had a good game.
Yeah, but here's the thing: James Harden is 99% chance that he's gonna be better than Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero is better than James Harden ever was.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Right now, just because that's snarl.
Exactly.
But no, I think Tyler Hero has a lot of potential. Even though they
But I don't
say
think he has James Harden potential.
no, but even though they say James Harden's better than Tyler Hero, yeah, it's fine. But James Harden's gonna ruin that franchise.
He's toxic, man.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
but
He's toxic.
he was toxic in Houston because he was the number 1 guy, but he's not gonna be the number 1 guy in Miami.
If he
He
goes
wants-
to Miami, he'll be the number 1
he
guy.
wants to be the
Dude,
number
this
1 guy.
Jimmy
That's the
Butler is
Bro, if
No,
Harden
it's not
goes
Jimmy
to
Butler's team.
Miami, he'll be number 1 guy.
He's gonna
It's
make
just-
it that.
It's
he'll be the best player. I mean, this is similar to what Toronto Raptors 2 years ago with Kawhi and Kyle Lowry. Even though Kawhi was the best player, their leader was at Kyle Lowry. I think that's gonna be the same thing if he goes to the Heat, where Jimmy Butler is gonna
No, bro, but
the one.
the amount people respected Kawhi. I mean, yeah, Lowry's Toronto.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
their whole city.
Exactly. But people were on Kawhi, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, Kawhi couldn't call the shots at that point.
He could have at 2019 because everybody still liked him,
Right.
but he
That's what I'm
didn't.
saying Harden if he goes to the Heat, will easily take over as the number one guy, make everything toxic.
But
I think Heat is Bam Adebayo's team right now, not Jimmy Butler's.
In the future,
they're definitely making it Bam.
They're gonna try to keep it for the future, yeah. But I'm not that high on Tyler Hero. Is basically what I'm saying. Cause like
Tyler Hero's very marketable though.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's very good. He's very good, but he's not gonna be as good as what James Harden will ever be. So if the Heat really want to contend, they're gonna have to make that sacrifice.
But Tyler Hero's only like 1 season in.
Yeah, so early to tell.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't know, man. I don't think it'd be a good call.
But here's the thing: Tyler Hero, 1 finals appearance. James Harden, 0 finals. No, he made it with OKC once.
Yeah, he did, but that wasn't his team.
It's not Tyler Hero's team either.
Well, this is Tyler Hero's team, bro.
But still, Tyler Hero, first season in the NBA finals.
Yeah, dude, the youngest, bro.
The youngest finals appearance. Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
bro, he's dating Kyle Kuzma's girl.
Is he?
James Harden just with prostitutes, bro. It's a complete different game.
Yeah.
I mean, his girlfriend is like an IG model, which is pretty much like Visco.
Next week's topic: IG models versus prostitutes.
I mean, it's like if you're calling out James Harden for dating a thought.
No, thought. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Tatiana.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's like okay. What team should he go to then if it's not the Heat?
He should just get waived and just not play ever again.
Okay, no, he's good as hell. He's gotta play. That's a good question.
Because my top two would actually be the Heat if they really want to pull the trigger, or the Bucks, but they shouldn't do that trade this season. Because the Bucks, I mean, they did give up a lot of the draft picks for Drew Holiday, so they have to give a lot of like players for him. But that would be a really good fit.
Yeah, it would.
Well, he wants to go to a team that's like his own. So I mean,
does he really? Because he knows that Brooklyn is.
He wants 0 other superstars with him, basically.
He wants to go on a contending team though.
But he also wants 0 superstars.
So, see, that's the problem with James Harden because his salary is like $41 million or something crazy. So the only way a team can get him is by either trading away like half their like quality players just for him. But at that point, they won't be contending anymore.
Imagine Harden on OKC.
Going back to OKC?
Yeah, that'd be crazy, dude.
Like, I actually kind of had this theory where, well, it's like what if theory where if, like, for, like, the last years of, like, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden, like, the last years of their primes, they all go back to OKC to give them the ring.
That would be, like, a full circle. That would be kind of nice, honestly.
That would be kind of nice, but there's no way they'll do that.
Yeah.
No, they all 3 of them have huge egos.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, though. I've been starting to like Russell Westbrook more. He seems like such a happy guy in Washington.
Yeah, it's like even though like people were just trashing Westbrook just because he played bad in the playoffs, but they're rushing him back from injury, which is so I'm not really gonna like take him down for that because Houston wasn't gonna go that far anyway.
And he's still a dog, bro.
Yeah, but people started talking trash about him like off the court, but players have never said anything bad about him as a teammate.
As a teammate, no.
It was all James Harden that he was a
Like in terms of locker room like toxicity, it's all.
Like, yeah, I've never heard people talk bad about Westbrook as a leader or like pretty much anything outside the court. But his play style obviously has flaws.
Yeah.
He's also really fun with reporters.
I love his answers, bro. He does not care.
All right. Is that pretty much all we want with James Harden?
Yeah, I think we're good with this session.
All right.
Wait, we still have to talk about Giannis.
But the first one, how much was the?
It was like 30 minutes, I think.
30 minutes. So I mean, if it's that quick,
yeah.
Can you make it quick? Rapid.
I mean, we're just gonna like
rapid fire. Go.
Giannis, let's go. Rapid fire.
Hurry.
Okay, so this week we received the big news that Giannis finally signed his Supermax extension.
Oh damn, we're gonna need more time for that one.
With the Bucks.
Yeah, we're gonna need more time.
Yeah.
So let's just all about.
All right, next video we're gonna talk about Giannis. All right, stay tuned.
Also, Sohaib is working on Legos. I don't know. Did you call that out?
What's your progress?
I was done.
Hey, you did the whole back end.
Yeah, I have the whole back end.
He's building a red Ferrari out of Legos.
Yeah, it's a Lego kit.
Yeah.
I wish soon we will have the capability for you guys to see Sohaib creating more Lego creations.
I think it should be. I think when we do get a camera, the camera should be here, and then there's us 3 on that side. Yeah. So it looks like the perspective of them sitting on the table.
We just need to find that suction cup thing, so we can put it up.
Or just a tripod.
Good idea.
And just put the camera here.
Good deal.
All right.